The moral of today's story is, don't call Wes when he's alcohol. Intro time. The end. Okay, go.
Woo.
Okay, that was kind of terrifying.
Well, I think we can all agree that was the best intro ever.
Musical stylings of Horse Mask Casey.
I can't talk when I'm wearing this thing.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You were playing.
I made it up.
It was fun.
It sounds like a dick. If
Sounds
it
like
looks like a
ukulele.
dick, sounds like a dick, it tastes like a
It
dick.
must be a duck.
It must be a duck.
Yeah.
What does a dick sound
Let's do
like?
your
I
channel.
don't know.
Um, Splat. Flap. Fap.
Box.
As always,
Squishy.
I forgot to change the time setting on my thing.
All right.
Alright, we're off to a great start.
I hate when I do that. It's easy to do.
Yeah. As always, I'm your host, Big Wes. Big Wes.
Big Weth. Thank
You
you,
said
Liz
you turned into
Curtis.
Mike Tyson.
Guys, I'm your host, Big Wes. I was raised by Fink.
As always, I am your host, Big Wes, along with fellow host Casey,
Yay, Mike. Yeah, there we go.
Kyle,
I'm here too now.
and Ryan.
Kyle has tuna.
Bumblebee tuna? Bumblebee tuna.
Can you tuna my ukulele?
Bumblebee tuna.
But Tish.
Joining us this week,
What's
London.
watching?
Guys, I'm excited to be here.
Fuck you. Erica.
Yeah.
Amber.
Cupcakes!
I almost did you again twice, Casey.
I'm
Stacy.
here again.
Oh, you're doing him.
I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone
Danny.
wants to do me.
What about the annoying kid?
He's here, but I'm not going to give him an introduction.
No.
Good, he doesn't deserve it.
And Gus.
Something involves dicks.
Not joining us this week, Mike and Ike.
I got those in my stocking for Christmas.
I have a box in the back of my car.
Fuck you!
I will take them
No!
all.
Before we left the barn, I opened a bag. I looked at Kyle. I'm like, I fucking hate these things.
Why is it that
Was
Dad
the bag
always
packaged?
works out when he's in my basement?
Because he's got nothing better to do.
Because I only have access to a 25 and 40 pound.
Well, there you
dumbbells.
go. We don't even use that.
And now we know
Keep
the
him.
answer to the question,
I'll take
does
more
he
hands.
even lift?
Well,
The answer
Oh,
is
he
yes.
does even.
from what I heard, he actually lifts.
Yeah.
What if he odd lift?
What?
What if he had a 25 and a
laptop
30,
in
not a
back.
30 and a 30?
What if he oddish?
I
Because
have
then
a
he
very
wouldn't-
important story that requires my laptop.
He wouldn't
so I'll be
even
back.
lift, he would odd lift.
Ah,
I'm fixing my boots. Hold
yeah.
on, give me a second. But yeah, I looked at Kyle. I'm like, I fucking hate these things. It's like, why? I'm like, there's so many of them,
That was
and
my
I
plan
can't stop
all
eating
along.
them.
It was my plan all along.
We're
Not
below
really.
half a box, we need another.
Okay.
Sure.
I can get you another. I can fucking get you more Mike and Ike's.
He can fuck
The
you.
box in the back of my car right now is going to get sent to Game Grumps. Because
Oh,
they
right.
said on an episode, man, I love Mike and Ike's. Aaron, do you love Mike and Ike's?
Yeah.
Man, I love Mike
Yeah,
and Ike's. And
I
I
saw
went,
You do
guess
now.
who's not going to love Mike and Ike's anymore? So we're going to send them a box.
Is it just me that thinks this? But when something like that,
You should
like
send
when,
them a pallet.
when Game Grumps when Game Grumps like coincidentally mentions Mike and Ike's out of nowhere, or like Rooster Teeth says something that we
Oh,
said
yeah.
a couple weeks ago, you just sit and think, I
Motherfuckers
wonder
are
if
listening
they
to us.
do listen to us,
That would be
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
because it's oddly coincidental. But then
Right.
again,
Coincidental.
It's very confidential.
Yeah.
Material.
Yeah, nobody knows about it.
then again, like some of the stuff that Rooster
Yeah, go
Teeth
ahead.
does on their, or Achievement Hunter does on
Yeah.
their Let's Plays, it's like pre-recorded like months in advance.
Oh yeah. Well,
So-
it's more like 2 or 3 weeks sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't go too far back.
Yeah.
We at Multiplayer apparently go very far back. I don't know if you've watched the Zelda episode that came out the other day.
Well, we recorded in June.
Yeah,
last
because we were talking
summer.
about John on Game Grumps.
Yeah.
That's how long ago that was recorded.
All right, be careful back there. Tell your thing.
Okay.
The thing! Alright, who's
I have an
next?
8-second story to tell.
Alright.
Let him tell it because it's actually funny.
On your smart,
Okay.
get
Don't-
set,
please.
go!
On your
I did not mean that literally.
On your
5,
smart.
6,
I'm gonna wait till you're
7.
done.
Top and
8.
stuff.
That's it, you're done.
Kick
It's
him in
done.
the knees. So
This
he
is like
can
that one
fuck
story.
himself.
Give him an enema!
Congratulations, you just wasted the only 8 seconds you'll get.
Give me more second. Okay.
You got
So-
13,
Give me more
Story
second.
time.
Go.
15.
Go.
I was on the bus on my way to the concert, and I overheard
10.
two people in the back of the bus. They were saying, "Dude, what if you had 8 penises? Then you'd be a coctopus."
That's funny. What concert?
Steel band concert
Oh.
stuff.
Oh,
You know, echidnas have a four-headed penis.
a kidney?
Kidneys have four-headed
Yes.
penises? Yeah.
Echidna.
You know, if an octopus loses an arm, it regrows a new one, which is good because otherwise you'd have to call it something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A septopus?
Yeah.
That's my favorite new joke of your...
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
like that
I
joke.
love that
I'm gonna do
joke.
that joke tonight. It's a good one.
I lost it when I first
It's
heard
brand new and it's great. It's a new closer. It's that good.
Yeah, it was that good.
Yeah, it is.
What is it?
It's about how somebody asked me, what would I rather do with my money? Would I rather buy a fancy car or donate it all to charity?
Or
And-
buy a four-headed penis.
Well, I decided to be a smart
Kidney
ass,
penis.
come up with an answer 3, which was to buy a fancy car and donate that car to charity, just so there's one starving kid in Africa with like a Bentley. He'd still be starving, but now he's starving in style, you see. And I imagine him driving up to all the women to the other villages and going. Yeah, it's good.
Oh my god.
It's good.
That's funny!
Pterodactyl.
That hurts.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
God damn.
Welcome to Groupcast. We're a zoo.
Such
And Amber, whatever.
Group
Amber-
cast in the Amazon.
Yeah, I don't know what animal makes those noises.
Don't fall in the power strip.
She had death.
Okay. I have
Tickle
two
death.
stories to tell today. One of them Amber has been waiting to tell.
One of them is far away.
One of them is far. One of them did
Hey! Hey, Starry!
Sorry, come back here.
Hey!
Where you at, bitch?
Where you at, bitch?
I had a show in Maryland like 2 or 3 weeks ago with the Seth Moore guy. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
ever
yeah.
saw him. And we passed Stella's on the way, and it was all I could do to just Stella! You're where you at, bitch? And he'd go, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my
We had
god.
pizza.
It was highly. That's very funny. Erica is friends with a total illiterate on Facebook, and for fun, she sends me all her stupid fucking messages. And there was one that was like, "We're at a pizza place" or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah,
They
you
were,
told me
and it
about
they were
says,
this.
eating pizza.
"We at pizza." So
Should I read one for the group cast?
yeah, find a
The
really good one.
Groupcast
We'll get
is
to
willing
it
to
then.
hear
Yeah.
all that
The
you have
group
to-
cast
Oh, they're
accepts
horrible.
your
Oh, God.
vocals
They're-
in group
There's
cast
these
ears.
messages. These messages are terrible.
Only if you,
They're just terrible.
It
No,
sounds
no,
like
no,
Sacrifice
it sounds
a
like my
sheep and a goat.
it sounds like my friend Dumb Christina.
Oh yeah, right.
I have a friend Dumb Christina. She left me a note. She signed it.
Go to
She
the
was
bar.
going for
I
one.
read that in the Amanda voice.
Yeah, she was so dumb. She signs it.
Dumb
just,
Amanda is so dumb. How dumb is she?
She is so
She's so dumb. She can't blank.
I have.
I
Okay,
love-
so
All right, this is a good one.
this is one from last Tuesday. We had a great time over at the church tonight. Space. We sang Christmas, Chrissmase, carols, Carils. The kids played without the E in it, games, and got a lot of prizes. What prizes? Space. We had pizza and had a word about the Lord.
Yo, where you at? We get pizza!
Space.
We haven't a word about the loan!
But words longer than 15 letters she can spell perfectly.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
but this is what I don't get. She could spell prizes, but then Austin won the door prize. She got the E at the end of prize. Space
Singulars can be tricky.
space dot a $10 E instead of an A gift card for Walmart. Space dot space. All the kids
Walmart
had a
spelled
blast.
completely correctly, by
Yes.
the way.
They
Naturally.
Yeah.
space dot space. They THAY got to Mac Xmas ornaments. She spelled ornaments right. She can fucking spell ornaments. Ornaments.
Awesome.
It's at least there's somebody worse at spelling than me.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been giving spelling lessons, pal.
These are all horrible.
My mom tried to spell bowls, but she put an E in there, and so she wanted some bowels. For Christmas.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
In 8th
Seriously,
grade,
I really gotta go. I can't.
Someone removed my. I wasn't born with a large intestine. I need some help here.
in 8th grade, I tried to spell key, K-E-E. And it took me like half an hour to figure out what I did wrong.
You don't spell it like that?
When I was in second grade, we had to write what we did that day, and someone, I guess, wore an apron that had cool design. No, I guess I wore one, the way I worded it, and I wrote it, I modeled a porn.
Oh, you know what I just remembered?
Modeled a porn.
I had a dream the other day that we were doing this. We were doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And
It came true!
Yeah.
During the podcast, somebody was on their phone. I don't remember who it was. They were like flipping through stuff, and they found out that Wilford Brimley had died.
What?
And for like the rest of the podcast, we were all just going, cuckoo, like really sad.
Did he really die?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Did
what?
you miss the beginning where I said I had this dream?
I wasn't paying attention to that.
By the way, I hate it whenever people are like, I had this really weird dream. Of course, if it was a normal dream, you wouldn't be fucking telling me this story right now.
Dude, I had this normal-ass dream where I was
So
driving
listen,
around,
I was at the
and
DMV.
it was like real life.
And it was taking forever.
I had this dream, I made a sandwich, then ate said sandwich, then went to sleep.
I
There you
had,
go.
I had
Oh, wait,
this
that really-
And
completely
then I
normal
turned
dream
into
where I
said
killed-
sandwich.
I had this really normal dream where I killed my family. He said in prison.
I am your sandwich.
Anyway, I have something to talk about.
To talk. I have something to talk.
I have something to talk about. We
Yo,
had
we
pizza.
had pizza!
We had pizza. We gonna talk.
What time you said it was?
11! That's I-L... Okay.
Alright,
All right.
Okay.
Ill.
So
Evan.
my roommate in college is probably the most homophobic person you'll ever see.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've
Well,
had
no,
worse.
I went
Most
because I know
homophobic
where this
person
goes.
I
I don't know,
know.
I've been in Texas for a month. There's a
Okay,
lot of...
let me
I was
amend
in
that.
Texas for a month once. I don't want to go
Oh,
back
yeah?
again.
Well, I was on Duck Dynasty.
I was a Republican
He was hired
once.
back.
I know, yeah.
Here's an
Charlie
idea.
got his way.
Who cares?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Nobody cares.
Exactly.
They asked him for his opinion,
Just,
and then they
Okay, we're
chastised
done. We're not talking
Yeah.
about it.
That's
Let him tell the
America.
damn story!
just shut the duck up.
Holy shit, you spiked it.
America.
Yeah.
Just like the punch bowl.
Yeah.
No!
Yes, you are.
Haha.
You
She's
said
terrible.
America. And I said, yes, you
Well,
are.
I am Erica,
Ah, that's funny.
not America. Oh yeah,
She's Erica.
America. Yes, you are.
Okay,
that's just Erica.
let me amend my
Oh,
previous statement.
That's perfect.
No, get out, get out. I'm sorry.
That's
But you
durable.
fat!
Back to fat, but go first.
Oh no.
The things that happen at 3:30 in the morning, butt go first.
Oh, yeah?
Butt go first.
I really need to be there more often then.
Yeah.
You also really
For
need
the
to tell your
butt
story. I'm getting to it once everybody shuts up.
I'm sorry.
All right, everybody
There are
focus.
10 people here. How is
Yeah.
that? You cannot shut up.
I'll smack the next person who speaks.
Thank you, Danny.
Sim, slap. All right, everybody.
Allow me
Focus.
to amend my previous statement. He's the most homophobic person I know.
I don't know. I was on Duck Dynasty. Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
So I've decided this next coming semester I'm going to convince him that I'm gay.
Haha.
Like really gay. And I wrote a story in which I shipped him and I together. And it's called The Beej. The BJ. Pronounced like a word. Alright, so are you ready for this?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm going to say it in my sexy voice. That way, add the illusion. Illusion! I'm just pointing out, I have a girlfriend.
She is. I see her. I could touch her.
She made me
Not
socks.
Touch me, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. You have
Can't
Socks!
I can't fucking socks.
I like that.
Socks!
Don't touch me.
What the hell?
Okay, so so prepare for, I've already told this to Amber, so she knows that.
She looks giddy. She looks
listen.
giddy as fuck.
So excited! Alright, ready?
Wow, she is excited.
I need to
Such
get close to the mic.
What the fuck?
I need to go away.
She has such excitement.
Okay, ready?
Oh yeah, such excitement.
Tell me a story.
No. I've never done this before. At least not with another man, said Matt, that's the roommate's name, as he entered Casey's luxurious penthouse apartment overlooking Central Park. The smell of pure, undiluted testosterone was nearly overpowering, although Matt was determined to continue through towards what he imagined would be the most intense physical pleasure he would ever experience. Casey just nodded and motioned Matt towards the Beajatorium. It was going to be one hell of a Tuesday night. Matt opened the trap door only to reveal a staircase covered in the finest velvet, leading to the darkness below. The smooth melody of a soprano saxophone wafted through the air, played by the speakers on Casey's private helicopter, which was stationed at the window outside the apartment. No, I'll wait. I'll wait.
I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
I had to.
Hovering, waiting. Matt began to walk down the stairs, but quickly stopped when he realized that Casey was no longer behind him. Matt looked around the room and quickly found Casey relaxing on a fur chaise couch nearby. Casey was below the crystal chandelier and was slowly applying layer upon layer of his vanity brand lip balm, Transient Decadence. Now it was Matt's turn to beckon Casey, who put the cover of his lip balm and placed it prominently on his front right pocket, so that the outline of the plastic case formed a delicate protuberance visible through the waist fringes of his professionally tailored leather pants. Casey fixed his gaze on Matt, slowly rose out of the chaise, and playfully, brusquely, he pushed Matt down the stairs in a way that was initially not cool, but soon became cool. As Matt tumbled down the velvet, a sly smile crept across his face as he realized this evening was going to be about one thing and one thing only. Him.
How do I turn it off?
Next, darkness. Matt awoke slowly. He could not tell how much time had passed, maybe seconds but possibly hours. Although Matt's eyes had not yet adjusted to the darkness around him, he could sense movement. The stench of man sweat assaulted his nostrils in much the same way that he would soon have his junk assaulted by Casey's eager mouth. He could faintly hear Rush playing in the darkness, but the song had moved on to a live version of Tom Sawyer, which the band had played at Casey's celebrity-filled 18th birthday party held on the international waters charting yacht captained by supermodels. As his limbs brushed against 500 thread count satin velvet sheets, Matt realized he was in Casey's custom-made solid oak bed. Somebody must have gently placed him there while unconscious, and although he had no memory of the event, Matt appreciated the tender way he had been tucked in, stripped of his clothes, and given a full-body shave, rubbed down with white rose petals and patted dry. Suddenly the sound of freshly moistened lips smacking together rang through into the darkness, and a shadow approached the bedside. It was Casey, and he was carrying the glow-in-the-dark lotion sampler given to him by the President of France. A personal friend. I see you're already hard, winked Casey. Good. There you go.
Wow.
I think you should rewrite 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
That story was so good it smells like latex now.
My inspiration came from, it was a Game Grumps episode where Ross and Danny were talking about how Ninja Brian always threatens Danny with blowjobs.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, so I decided that's a brilliant idea. So,
This is that tall dude you're gonna.
yeah, that guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you saw him.
Grossest thing.
Yep. And I'm gonna convince him that I'm gay. I'm not gay, but I'm gonna convince him that I am.
I don't know. Because as detailed as that shit was.
I am a natural born writer. That's my defense.
I thought you said I'm a natural born gay.
Say
Well,
fabulous.
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 Fabulous!
I was gonna say, he knows how to do it.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Every time I walk into the upper deck, which is one of the restaurants that's on campus, like the person who's like the cashier.
Madame Card Swipey.
Yeah, Madame Card Swiper. She swipes your card to let you in.
Swiping.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I would say if I was already full. Yeah. Every so often she'd ask me how I was, and sometimes I'd just go fab-tabulous, and she's like, "Oh,
Okay.
I think.
Remember where you got that word.
I think now every time you walk
Yeah, I
into
know.
a building, you should be like, "Hey, everybody, I'm here!" And then
Don't
go
tell him that, he'll
immediately sit
actually
down.
do it.
Huh?
Don't tell him that, he'll actually do it.
Do it.
I don't give a fuck. I will do it."
He doesn't.
I love his
I do
face.
that sort of thing all the time.
Oh my god.
It would be better if right after he did that, he didn't sit down. He took Stacy and romantically threw her over and made out with her and then sat down.
Yeah.
Because that would be confusing.
Actually, it would be the other way around. I'd be like the one
You
throwing
just
him
need 4
around.
people to carry
Oh
it. He doesn't even
yeah, I
walk.
forgot how that works.
Yeah.
Well, while we're on the topic of blowjobs, I think
well.
no, this. While we're on the topic,
I'm listening.
while we're on the topic of blowjobs, I
The
think
answer is
Keith
yes.
Paradise will be super proud of me.
I don't know if that's possible. Is Keith Paradise happy?
Is he proud of anybody?
No, Keith Paradise.
He'll be able to tolerate Wes more.
I'm
There you go.
I'm spreading the clam.
He can push the TV back just a little bit before the water hits.
He's
No.
spreading clams.
Keith Paradise is the kind of guy who looks like he's really pissed and angry, but he probably goes home, watches some Hallmark movies, and cries his
He
eyes
watches
out.
the Golden Girls.
He does. He actually loves
Oh
Golden
my
Girls.
god, I called it.
That's awesome.
I was.
That's not funny. I like the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
I
do
love them too.
Yeah.
I've seen every episode.
Yeah.
But the Hallmark Channel with the bad acting and
Waste of
the.
shit.
Well, see, they play Golden Girls on the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
But
It's Lifetime, motherfucker.
on Monday, I spent most of the day with Tara, and a couple of her friends came over, and they're freshmen in college. Her friends.
Freshmen's.
Yeah, and I was doing this voice for most of the day, and they thought it was the
And
mo-
it was a
they thought it was the
beautiful
fucking
day.
they thought it was the most fucking hilarious thing. I had them captivated for hours.
Nice.
I don't think I've had anyone laugh at me for that long before.
Yeah.
At one point, I'm like, we all just need to not leave here because I've never been this funny before.
Yeah.
Did you get Charlie on him?
Yes, I did. Because at least I did with Tara. We were going into Giant, and I was trying to cut across the thing so I can go park, and an entire family of Mexicans walked by, and I'm like, "Fucking wetbacks! You're always in my fucking way when I want to. Why don't you go back to where the fuck you came from?" And she almost fell out of my truck
Oh,
laughing.
that's funny.
Yeah.
You need to tell.
That's a
Yeah,
common
open the
occurrence,
door.
apparently.
I had a show in Lancaster last week, and Erica went with me. And we were going to meet up at Keith's place, and he was going to drive us all
Oh,
down.
God.
And we found out when we got there, he had already left. So we had to drive ourselves, and I was a little upset. So to ease my anger a little bit, I decided to yell at traffic as Charlie for a lot of the ride. God damn it! Get the fuck off the road! What the hell? Go back to your home country!
You should.
It was
You
fun.
should.
They're
tell
from Pennsylvania. I know.
Go back to the Dutch.
Well,
Well,
doesn't
Go
mean
back to
anything.
Dutchland.
Doesn't mean anything.
Deutschland.
I inadvertently
Wonderland.
mentioned clam.
Yeah.
And they are now going to spread it throughout their colleges.
Nice.
One of them goes to an all-girls college
Yes!
in Maryland,
Nice.
and there's a lot of lesbians.
nice.
And
The all clam college.
yeah, and it started with Kyle and I were just driving around. I made alcohol for Christmas presents, and last Saturday,
Yeah.
I
Al
was
Clam Hall.
I was delivering it. And we were listening to Darius Rucker's Wagon Wheel.
Oh, Jesus.
And I look at Kyle, I'm like, that's Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish. He goes, I kind of remember that. I'm like, you and me, we come from different worlds. He goes, oh yeah, I remember that song. How do you work clam into that? Immediately, you and me, we come from different clans. And I told them
Everybody
that.
from that era sounds exactly the same.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sting,
Pearl
Jam.
Jam.
Fucking.
Yeah.
So it
Do it
started,
again, do it
it
again,
started
do it
with
again.
that. It started with that. I don't remember what the funniest thing was. I don't remember. But before I left, I'm like, oh honey, you should really try my homemade clam chowder. It's delicious. They want to dress me up as an old woman and walk me around town and have me talk. Chocolate. Yeah, we talked.
Chocolate!
We went over that too. It cures cancer. I'll take 12.
Come on, you lazy Mary. You just can't stop rubbing me with that toy, can you?
I hate you.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I'm from Boston.
I always hated it.
What is chocolate? Oh god.
The funniest thing was, everyone's fucking laughing. We're in the living room. Everyone's fucking laughing. And I look at Amanda, and she's like dying. She can't breathe because she's laughing so hard.
She's going,
Damn it.
I'm like, sweetheart, ask me how long I've been smoking. And I just hear this faint, how long, like out of her laughing. I've been smoking as long as my grandbabies can smoke. Hits the floor. She lost the ability to breathe. She was laughing so hard she just rolled off the couch.
Did I ever
and
tell
fell
you
to the
about
floor.
my famous potluck recipe?
I did not talk about that though because I forgot. I was too busy with other things to bring up the potluck.
That is one of the
recipe.
funniest lines, though.
You need to bring up Charlie and the Hurricanes conversation.
Oh.
Hurricanes?
The Hurricane.
The Hurricane.
I know, I gotta say Hurricane, so it sounds
John
like...
Herr, the Hurricane. John Herr.
Hurricane!
Ben Hur?
John Herr is a man from Maryland. Very political, pretty Republican. He actually, if George Bush made a joke during one of his speeches, John Herr wrote it for him. That is what he did. He wrote jokes for under the Bush administration, and he's very political. And he writes to these magazines all the time and gets stuff published. He's a brilliant writer. He's basically Charlie with common sense and a level head. Like he's not an idiot. And usually when Charlie's ranting,
fat?
yeah, he looks exactly like Peter Griffin.
Nah.
Seriously, I mean that's his intro.
I've seen a picture too.
Yeah, that's his intro. You know that funny picture on the internet where it's like the yearbook photo and it says Peter Griffin. It looks like he does exist. That really could be his yearbook photo. They just changed the name. Like it's fucking uncanny. John Herr usually backs up Charlie in a lot of Charlie's angry rants about whatever the fuck. However,
Walmart doesn't have Nutella.
Chris,
I have to go all the way across town to fucking someplace else.
Get yourself some
you!
Biscoff
Where a
spread.
bunch of
You'll be
Jews
much
run
happier.
it.
but Christmas. Christmas came early for the comedians this year when John Herr and Charlie Charnego had a large argument. Because it's not possible
Had a
for
large
those two to have a
argument.
small
Argument, if you will.
Enlargument.
A argument. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And it was about Duck Dynasty. As a matter of fact, John Herr called Charlie pro-choice. And it was probably the funniest fucking thing. When you read it, you immediately pictured Charlie at his computer just turning deeper shades of red and just start punching shit.
Breaks his monitor.
Yeah.
He couldn't break his monitor. He's not that strong.
He
probably
fall
couldn't-
on it.
He was called
He
pro-choice.
threw himself at it.
Angrily pushed it off of the
I don't know. I don't think
He's like
Kathy
the-
would agree with him.
He's
if that
like
were
the
case.
Blob. He's like the Blob, really.
I don't think he could
50 Shades of Grey. More like 50 Shades of my foot up your ass.
I asked her if she wanted to occupy Ball Street.
Oh.
She did not
want to
occupy Ball Street.
It's a Gary Limoges.
Gary Limoges, man.
Oh,
He's
Gary.
awesome. We should have him on this podcast. He
That's
was on
Spoiler
the Live
alert,
podcast a couple times.
it's Pearl.
He's funny as hell. I really
Ball
like him a lot.
Street.
We all love Guri.
Has anybody ever
That's
tried to
adorable.
sing
That's
as Charlie?
Huh?
Like just
Yeah.
just pick a song and sing it, and in the Charlie voice.
Yeah, when
That's
I
a
would
lot of
when
fun.
I would drive to and from work when I worked for Amazon because it was a half-hour trip, I would just as Randy
lot of
Newman
fun.
and Charlie. Yeah,
It's so
You
much
have
fun.
to. Were you
Axl
done?
Rose.
No, were you
Sounds
done?
exactly the same.
Were you
Yeah.
done with the? Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say you forgot about the part where he wouldn't say. Compose thoughts. Hold on.
That's right.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
know what you're
yeah,
going for.
speak your
How
words.
about that?
Speak your
As
words.
a leading question, Charlie asked John.
I love how you were able to figure that out through my stutter.
No, I got it.
Telepathy.
As a leading question, Charlie asked John Hurd, "Do you believe in evolution?" There, he was waiting for an answer, and there was going to. I'm going to find this post. There was going to be a follow-up question to prove, quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes, prove Charlie's point. And John Hurd,
Rabbits.
not being an
Little bunny boo boo.
John Hurd.
Body,
That was a dead body.
hopping through the forest. He's a white Republican.
All the Jews.
Now, could you put his voice to a Pearl Jam song?
It would break all the glass.
All the glass.
All the
Not
glass.
just one
Oh,
portion.
really?
Not one portion of the glass.
All the glass. All the glass.
I have this
All the grass.
I have this big 150-foot square piece of glass, and I only broke a chunk this big. It just came right the fuck out.
Because we can see how big this big is.
I don't. It was about the size of my ass.
It would be gigantic.
So
Then it would be this big one.
So it was like this big, or this big, or this big, but you
You
can't
can
tell 'cause
imagine
you're only
doing
listening.
the Y and YMCA.
It's all it's all the sizes. Just know that there's
I
still
took-
most of it left.
I took my niece's roller skating yesterday, and one of my nieces won the YMCA. How the fuck do you win
Yes.
the YMCA?
She did her Y perfectly.
I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey.
She's not even in school
But then I
yet. She
turned
doesn't know what a
myself
Y looks like.
It was a 4-step program where you put your left foot in, you put your left foot out.
Yeah.
You need
Well,
to see
that's
a
what it was all
Well,
about.
you need
Anyway.
to see a doctor because I think you're having a seizure.
that's how your grandma died.
Oh,
what
we just
it's all
warped
about.
that one
How
around.
your grandma died.
Alright, hold on. I'm almost there. Here it is. Okay, hold on. Alright, I found the thing. Now I gotta find the things specifically.
I'm preparing.
There's a mouse.
Here we go. Okay, alright, here it is. Here it
Okay,
is.
okay, go.
Charlie Charnego posts. John, do you believe in evolution? John replies. He replies with another question at the beginning when it gets to it. It says, Charlie Freeman's speech is not being impugned except by Phil's employer, who, like it or not, gets to fire you for cause. And evolution is not the issue here unless you make it one. I'll watch and wait. John, you did not answer my question. Do you believe in evolution? Evolution, I believe in what I see, and I see dinosaur bones and carbon dating, but I would leave Darwin out of Sunday school.
No.
Charlie, wow, a typic government type. Refuse to answer yes or no. Well, I will dumb it down to the government employee level. Yes or no, do you believe in evolution? Yes or no? John Her replies, come on, you can infer better than that. Not going to draw you a Meadowlark lemon coloring book. Of course I do. Did God cause it? That's the question. Now what's your punchline? We're all waiting. Charlie replies, are you incapable of actually answering questions, or are you like the liberals? Might we revert for a second where John Her posts a three-word sentence? Of course I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, Charlie didn't see yes or no, so therefore
It
he's
was
just
not
dodging the question and refusing to answer. And that's how an argument with Charlie goes.
And
If you
that's
don't,
how your grandma died.
that's how I wish Charlie would die.
It's like as bad as the one I had where I was told to choke on my own saliva
Yeah.
I think
by some
I
woman
need
3 times older than me.
I think I need to rewrite that seizure hokey pokey
Oh yeah.
for Charlie and
Some-
somehow work in Obamacare.
The fuck was that?
All right.
Looks like a ghost of
You
butt.
put your left foot in. You put your left foot out. You put the left.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Liberal wing in.
You
You
put
Yeah.
You put your left
And
foot
you
in,
shake him
you
all
get
about.
You get the left wing out. You put the right wing in.
shake them all about.
Yeah,
guys.
You need to burn the Jew.
And that's how your grandma died.
That's how your great grandma died. She was a Jew during the 40s.
If we weren't doing an impression, this would be a terrible podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so now it's time. Wait.
I loved
time, wait.
one time on a comment to
He
one of
loved
Charlie's.
one time. He only loved once.
Just once. And then I got over that shit.
One time.
One time, somebody had posted on Charlie's comment,
Okay.
Charlie, you are on fire. And I thought to myself,
Holy shit, Charlie's on fire.
I wish Charlie was on fire. That
Yeah.
would be pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be great. Fat burns quickly. It would be fast.
Yeah.
But it would be...
With all the fat that was in it, we would just go woof.
Oh, yeah.
If
If he was
Probably
Jewish, it would
wouldn't
make
smell
perfect
good.
sense.
It'd be like a grease fire, honestly.
If he was
Yeah.
Jewish, he would hate himself.
Yeah.
You don't.
Then he would have been dead a long time ago.
You would intentionally throw
Would've
water
set
on him
himself
just to
on
see him
fire.
explode.
Just a good, yeah. I told Keith the other day, I said, if one of us ever, I can't wait for the day when either you or I want to burn that fat chicken slathered bridge, just so it'll be
Chicken
amazing
slathered.
when it all goes
First
down.
thing you have to do is show him the animation.
I'll do it. You
Give
know
him
I'll
an
do it.
enema.
I'll show him all the animations. Charlie's been living in Chick-fil-A since 1968.
Sounds about right.
Oh, it'll be so good.
Okay, so anyway, I'll yeah, let's see.
Oh, I see.
I'll take the arm. Anyway, the thing that Amber and I have been waiting to talk about is, on my way home, what's your problem?
You look excited.
On my way home from, well, not on the way, but we were going to get lunch, and then I was going to go home for Christmas break. And I got a flat tire.
Yeah.
And the way we realized this
was the car
you were-
started to go.
first
Did it
thing,
flail its arms like that,
It
too?
did. It had such
the
arms.
first thing I said,
That is the only reason why she wanted to tell the story.
The first
so she
thing
could
I had
sit in
said-
the
so she
middle
could
of
make
the
that
road
motion.
No, the
and
fun part
flail.
comes later.
the first thing I
Ooh,
had
that's the
said,
fun part.
the first thing I had said was, "Don't worry, it always does that." Because my car likes to vibrate a lot, just because
This-
I don't know why.
I was like, Casey,
This
pull
tire's
over
been
this.
flat since 1994. It's good.
So we-
Don't worry about
So he
it.
finally,
It's good.
he
And
finally,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm like a drunk cat apparently.
he finally pulls over and I open the door and he's like, I smell it, it's bad.
Yeah, because we heard it was like, and you're like, Casey, I think your tires.
Tar.
I think your tires bad.
I
I think
think,
your tire nation.
I think your canoe went.
Casey, we at pizza, your tire flat.
What in tarnation? She said, I think your tire is flat. And I said, I think you're right. we pull to the side of the road.
There are dogs everywhere. Right?
We pull to the side of the road. We get out, or you get out first, and you just like, oh. I get out. I look at the tire. It's shredded all the way around.
That's rough.
It just
That's rough.
It just I like Ryan's expression there. He was confused. Oh, like he had seen the lights.
Wait a bit.
Such
It's rough.
It's right here.
There's dogs
right there.
I got my chair
everywhere.
back.
Fire trucks are red.
I was talking about the
What color is a red fire truck?
orange.
Blue. Oh,
All of them.
Canoe.
We had pizza.
triangle. We're never gonna get through the
truck?
story.
Canoe.
No.
No.
Back to the tire. Tire.
If Wes was telling the story, he would command full attention.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, anyway.
I think I've gotten over it.
No. Show you that.
Same one with
So-
box.
The first thing we do, we kind of know how to change a tire.
There was instructions, kind of.
There were kind of
Kind of
instructions.
instructions.
There were some
They were like,
pictures.
put the jack under the car and jack it up. Like, where do I put the thing? Where,
Jack
how?
that shit up.
And it was like, how do I jack it up? Like, it
On
wasn't
the frame.
And it had just snowed, so there was ice everywhere.
Oh, god
College
damn.
makes you really dumb, doesn't it?
It
It
does.
does. So, like, we're trying.
I mean, we had the right idea, we just were in the wrong place.
Yeah.
We're trying to do this, and this cop pulls up and he's like, yeah, okay.
You guys
First
have
of all,
a flat tire?
We were on a major
No.
road.
Yeah, it was
Do
kind
you
of
know why I
several
pulled
people.
you over?
Wait,
Have a
didn't you
flat
learn
tire.
anything
We
about
were
jacking?
already pulled
Well,
over.
here,
off the
I'm
side.
getting
Wait,
to
when
it.
when we were helping Lennon.
I was just about to say,
Oh, yeah.
like, when I had gotten out that jack, I was like, I'm really glad I know how to use this thing now.
The cop is just like,
taught you.
You're welcome.
the cop is just like,
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, nobody pulled over for us. It was only cops who ever talked to us, except for one guy. We'll get to him later. Oh, we will get to him later.
Oh.
Oh.
this guy.
Was he a big fat trucker like?
Was it his uncle?
He rolls out, well, I got my 7 and 7. Birds.
Well, I flew in from, where was it now?
Wherever I flew my truck from.
When I flew in from that's not a knife. Now this is. Oh, I gotta go over that. I forgot about that.
We'll get back to that later.
So the cop is just like, yeah, well,
You can't park here.
You can't
Almost.
break
He had that
he pretty much
mentality.
did. He was kind of like, well, there's ice here, so, go over there. And
There's ice everywhere. I would have done that. I would have gotten
we
his
can
face.
drive this
Fucking
car.
Ice
He was like-
everywhere.
It was like the tire is already ruined.
He
I mean,
saunters
what are you
over-
going to do to
He
it? Ruin
saunters
it
over the
more?
car.
Ruin the frame.
Well, looks like
Well, it
you got
wasn't
yourself a
Lancaster.
flat
weren't-
tire.
We weren't
don't
quite in
say.
Lancaster yet.
Now, I'm going to give you a warning. And I want you to get this fixed, and then come back here, and then out. See that it's fixed.
But sir, this is a warning worth $250. Well, policing's getting expensive.
I'd punch him right in his fat mouth.
So anyway,
So why
Continue.
are you chewing tobacco? No question me. That's a technical.
Are you questioning?
So we get back in the car. We're right next to a development, so we drive in there, and we get it back up. We get the tire iron out. First of all, the tire iron
Tired.
is the most.
Tired.
I like to pronounce it as 2 words. Thank you.
I don't know how to pronounce it as
Tired.
any word.
Tired.
Tire iron.
Arctic, it's an Arctic tern.
It's the most wussy looking. It's the most wussy looking tire iron you've ever seen. It's like an L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even an L, more like a J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
That's how mine looks.
Yeah, it's like it's
so
no
it's
help
not
at all.
Not
We
at all.
managed to get, no. We managed to get one of the bolts. We're telegraphing
The
all this stuff.
YMCA.
We managed to get one of the bolts off.
We got one of the lug nuts off by me putting the tire iron, the tire on, and literally just kicking the shit out
Put
of
the
it.
Tyrion Lannister on the thing.
We put the tire
Fucking
on
Lannisters.
one, and I just kicked the shit out of it. I had to put on his boots on.
We
'cause
sent
I
their
had,
regards, by the way.
I had wussy girl boots on, so
So not real boots at all.
yes.
They
Wussy
were like
boots.
they were like
They-
Ugg boots, and you should be ashamed.
You just wrapped your feet
They
in
were
duct
like
tape
Ugg
and called
boots, or
them
they-
shoes.
They were
You should be ashamed.
they were fluffy and warm.
Such shame.
Anyway,
Very
so
Very shame.
then what?
And you failed.
Continue onward with the story, young lass.
Take it, Casey.
Eventually, we decide, we're gonna have to call someone. So you call your mom, and your mom is like,
Wes,
Well-
can you come
I'm alcohol.
I was.
she said, I'm busy at work. You should call your dad or whatever. But let me tell you what I did today.
Like, starts telling me all about her wonderful day, and just kind of talking at the speed of nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
talking
Mom,
about the speed
I am
sit.
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, we're on the side of the road right now.
That's almost exactly how it went.
In the
too.
ice.
You're like bending over this way and just like, okay,
what?
okay, good, I gotta go.
Hold on. Somebody else wants to talk to you, huh?
You're breaking. I'm going through a
Well-
tunnel.
I thought
I
you
have
were
a flat
going.
tire and I'm going through a tunnel.
I thought you were going with like you just keep leaning. Okay, someone else was. Ah!
Shut that motherfucker.
So eventually Amber calls her dad and he's like, well, he always talks like that.
Well, that's a
Well,
technical
in order
foul.
to
Sir,
call
you-
my dad-
officer, are you Adam
We're never
Sandler?
gonna finish the
In
story.
order to call my dad, I had to call his work because we work at the same place, and I knew he didn't have
Oh,
his
yeah.
phone. And like the guards are like, "Well, I don't really know if I'm like, but I have a flat tire and this and that and the other thing." And I'm like, "Oh my god, please don't cry." And they're like, "Okay, please hold it." And they put my dad on.
So her dad is like, yeah, I'll be there in 20 minutes. So we're sitting in the car waiting.
Were you
And
singing
20
Christmas
minutes,
carols?
almost exactly 20 minutes go by. He calls us, traffic's really bad. I'm going to be another 20 minutes.
Also, I stopped
You
it.
just got out, pulled them jeans up, showed a little leg.
Also, I stopped it.
He was on the phone.
I'm sorry, did he get a flat tire in the 1800s? Is that what
Yeah.
Well, I do.
flat wagon.
Not ankles.
He got a flat wagon.
Should've got out, took your
Look
shirt
at my
off.
ear.
Ooh, I got wrists. Faggers.
Look at my toes.
Just on the side of the road like this.
Fingers!
So it's almost
No, it's okay. I'm still afraid of God.
Well, I'm going to have to write you a ticket for indecent exposure.
And then he turns into a pterodactyl and flies away.
Exposing
Okay.
phalanges in public. $400.
Please continue.
Fingers and toes.
So it's almost another 20 minutes when he's supposed to be getting there, and I see this guy walk by. And this guy has, the fake camo jacket and the fake camo hat.
What's what's fake camo?
It's colored with
Like-
crayon.
It says fake right on it.
Like
He has
Walmart
construction paper
kind
and
of, like, it looks like cow spots in camo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has this huge
He's
bushy
the dude
He
who
has
bought
the
it from
biggest-
Walmart and he's about to go rob Walmart.
You just shush your face and stuff.
He's gonna rob Walmart.
So he has this big bushy Arab.
Did you tell me to shut up?
Don't you fucker! This
I don't know what a bush is. I don't think there were any
Sounds
words
exciting.
there.
And he wanders over and goes, man, A&E just fired me.
And I colored this outfit just for the show.
But so he literally looks like he's from the Middle East, and he's got the big scary bushy out Arab
He's
beard.
all scary.
Bushy out.
Amber turns to me, she's like, that guy out there, he's scary.
I literally said that guy's scary. He looks Muslim, like really scary Muslim, not like normal Muslim who just is
As
normal and
opposed to
stuff.
the two different types of Muslims.
Yeah.
And then we realized we weren't in the car. We were actually standing next to
No,
him.
We were in a Denny's the whole time.
so we get out of the car because he's like,
I really want to tell this part.
Okay, take it away.
Take it, Casey!
You guys need to shut up because this is great.
This is
great.
This is great.
We had pizza.
He disappears for a while, and we're just waiting around for Amber's dad to get there. And he just materializes next to us, pretty much. Like, he crosses the street, his kids are standing on the other side, he just, comes up to us.
He's an
Doesn't
Enderman.
walk, he floats to us.
Yeah, he's an Enderman.
And he's like, you guys, are you okay or anything? You need anything? Is there anything wrong? Is there anything I can get you? I got a tire on the back of the I could get anything for you. Is there anything you need? And we're like,
why is everybody in this town spit?
His youngest child's playing the banjo.
and he's like, he was Mexican.
Barefoot Mexican?
Well, then he wouldn't be spitting tobacco.
I
it would
only
be
just was
salsa.
able to understand what he was saying, so I was like, yeah, we have a flat tire, but we have someone coming to help fix it. Well, man, it's just the Lord was telling me that I had to come over here and help you guys, because God knows that all my brothers and sisters, they don't help people enough, and I really need to be over there, and I need to help people. And I'm like,
Thanks, Boomhauer.
mustard stains and barbed wire.
And he's like, gotta help my brothers and sisters under the Lord.
They're waiting in the car.
I said, yeah. Nobody has stopped for us yet, except for our two cops. And of course, that was the wrong thing to say. It was like, man, those cops, man, can't be trusted, man. Anybody else, my brothers and sisters, they always tell me, Lord tells me I gotta go over here, I gotta help my brothers and sisters. No.
My first reaction to this guy would have been, I would have looked at him like, what they do all the time.
Now your name and pretend.
Do it.
Are you from the Middle East or something? Get out of my country.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, no, my dad's on his way. He's getting from work. He has the tire.
He's skinning from work.
He's getting from work.
Skin.
he's gonna the tire iron with him, and everything, and it'll be fine. And he's going this way. And then, like, as I'm saying that, I see him pass the road that we're on, and I'm like, oh, in fact, there went my dad. I was like, everyone, I gotta go call him. I'm like, Dad, hey, hey.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know that
had to
car
windmill
had a
that
flat
phone a couple
tire?
times.
Yeah, what a coincidence! There's 2 of you.
So her dad pulls into an adjacent road. Now, the one thing that Amber forgot to mention was that he looks like Walter White, pre-cancer.
Whoops.
He's got the mustache, and when he opens his mouth, he looks like concerned. He's like, like he's got that face. Like, he looks exactly like Walter White.
Wow.
And he sounds, apparently, like Keith Lowe.
He does sound a little bit like Keith
Look at
Lowe.
Well, I'm glad I could get here. I brought my 7 and 7.
I flew my truck across the road.
So he gets there with his license plate that says W-tail, which stands for whitetail because my dad's a fucking redneck. And
He's the redneckerist.
He is the redneckerist. And he grabs the 4-way Tyron. And
Tyron.
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 I don't care right now.
Iron.
Tomato.
You fuck your
He grabs the
tomatoes.
tomato and immediately takes the wheel.
And he makes salsa.
And then they...
Carrots!
So my
You
dad-
say tomato.
Funny looking white things.
So my dad is...
I heard carrots.
That would be sperm.
Carrots are not funny looking white things.
Yahtzee.
So my dad is like
Albino.
Oh,
squatting.
Ryan.
Motherfuckers.
Anyway.
Moving
So my
on.
dad is holding this iron.
Tired.
And he's like squatting. He's making the weirdest
alcohol
noise. I am never alcohol. This is just me. And he is just like yanking.
He's
and,
like,
he sounds like a heavy lifter. He's like,
That sounded like scratching
and then finally he's like, I need to get some spray for this.
those lug nuts would not come out. And it's at this point I say, this is how I know if I wanted to be a comedian, I could be a comedian, because I looked at the tire iron and the lug nuts and I said, we would be the worst pit crew ever.
So my dad
Running
goes.
off.
My dad goes to AutoZone and he gets WD-40 and he comes back and he sprays them all and he waits a little bit for it to sink in or whatever it does. And he kind of gets them all off with me like stepping on one end and him yanking on the other end. Yeah.
And then you kick him in the face.
I wanted to really bad.
Casey's standing there making jokes about construction work.
Social work.
He was standing there the whole time going, wasn't doing anything. Just go, you got it? Yes. You got it? He's like, good? Yeah, well, alright, we got some more. You get the real rest of them. Look.
Hey, it looks like you almost got that one.
Good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go team.
Are you good now?
This is what social work is like.
And then the pterodactyl cop comes back. Did you call me back?
Imagine it trying to steal you and take it back.
That's true.
So at this point,
That's just terrible.
at this point, my
Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Don't hand me this. I can't be responsible.
So at this point, my
Don't
dad
be
is getting really frustrated. He finally has all the lug nuts off, and he wants to get the tire off. And he's like, "Yeah." At this point, you just pull the you just pull the tire right off. You just kind of pull the tire off. It's not working. So he finally like sprays WD-40 or whatever the hell he got on it, and he's pissed because it's not working, and he just wants to go home. And it's fucking cold.
We forgot something he said.
What did he say?
He said,
He's like,
Oh my god! I remember.
he's
I
trying to get
think
the
he
thing
remembers,
off.
guys.
Stop it.
Remember.
He's trying to get the thing off, and he's like, this is a really good excuse for you. And I'm like, what?
Talking to Casey.
Yeah, he's talking to me while he's trying to thing off. That's the verb now. He's like, this is a really good excuse, you got your girlfriend out here and everything.
And I was like, Dad, he has girlfriend, not
girlfriend.
And he's like, no,
Be
it's
Tarzan now.
He was like,
I'm
it's the
not
only,
girlfriend.
it's the
You
oldest
gave
trick in
me
the book,
Tarzan.
going
I'm your
somewhere,
father. You gave
running
me-
out of gas, getting a flat tire. I was like, first of all, would he try to shred an entire wheel just to have sex? Probably, but not with me.
That is clever. That is
Yeah.
clever.
That would be
Hey,
clever.
hey, that's what I used to like doing the dishes and doing the laundry. That's what I used to do. That's what we were doing in the kitchen and doing in the laundry room.
What happened to the good ones, like the naked mambo or like the horizontal tango?
The horizontal
I like to
monster
be
mash?
creative.
You know what my favorite one is?
Which one?
That was good.
That's your finisher.
Your face almost came off your head.
So finally, he's like just trying to yank the tire off, and it won't come off. So he's pissed. So he stands up and he starts kicking the fucking tire. I thought
He's just like,
He runs across the street, comes right, and just drop kicks it.
I
and
got so
the car
angry.
rolls over.
He gets so angry, he just decides, fuck it, I'm gonna make meth.
And that's the real story of Walter White. He couldn't change a tire.
I must get this formula.
It wasn't cancer.
It's good. It's good. Don't worry about
It wasn't cancer after all.
He's shrinking.
it. The Duck Dynasty guys are coming over now. You know that, right?
It sounds like a deflating goose.
It sounds like an attitude violin.
I don't know where you're going with this, so I can't finish.
That's what
Straight to the clams.
You pressed the right one.
Fuck you.
So you have a flat
It's
tire.
going to be hell edited.
That sounded like a deflating goose.
Yeah.
That's the noise you need to put in whenever they like show the tire.
Oh, that's what that is.
that's the noise for him.
I'd like to see this animated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll be 30 episodes long.
That's what an erection sounds like.
That's an erect.
Boing. I'm sorry, I'm done.
I thought you meant.
I'm sorry, that button's not there. Okay, go on.
What?
Continue,
Go on.
sir.
Where
Ma'am.
was, what? Where was
Continue.
Carry
Have a
on.
flat
Flat
tire.
tire, your dad drop kicks it and he makes meth.
He gets angry.
Well, the story's over, everybody.
Excuses
Thanks for
about sex with
participating.
That's our time, everybody.
Thank you for participating. I don't
Now
know
remember,
words.
we don't have a wait staff, so
Go fuck yourself. Hey, everybody, go fuck yourself.
He
He's
flies like a
probably
walrus.
dead
Yeah, he
now.
does.
He probably is.
He's probably hanging from the comedy
So
zone
that was it
rafters.
then.
No, he's hanging underneath the floorboards in
Oh,
his
yeah,
house.
that's
Amber, wake up.
There are things on your ceiling.
Yes, there are.
Oh
There's
my
lots
God.
of things on the
Finish
ceiling.
your
Like-
damn story.
They're like things. With the...
I think we're done.
fish.
So
There
there's
are
Mike
ceilings.
and Ice.
Fish! Since Amber
There's
won't
fish?
continue.
Then we got sushi in the end.
Yeah, we
That's
did
good.
sushi around. And I had to
so beautiful.
and I had to drive with my spare tire, which is like dinky and
A donut.
it's donut.
It's an old-fashioned 40s wagon
It's
wheel.
a dick.
It's
You know that's
it's
exactly
a
what
shop,
it
wheel
looks
of
like.
a shopping
the,
cart.
the one end of the car is just kind of jacked up.
Yes.
I couldn't go any faster than 50 miles an hour.
We had to do the
And I was going down
calculations
for
of
30,
Oh,
so people were not happy.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
fuck this. It's on my hair. Oh.
Okay, so there you go. That's the story.
Fantastic.
30 minutes late.
Oh, that's about right.
It would have been a lot shorter if you guys hadn't been interrupting.
Yes, but it was a lot funnier.
It was a lot funnier that way.
One other thing that I have to mention because I was going to mention it.
That's what he did when he took the tire off.
Oh my God.
The backseat fish tank exists now.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. You're making the horse talk, and it's really creepy.
She's got a horse arm! Oh my
Somebody
god!
record this.
Quick, stick something in his
See that?
mouth.
See that?
Oh, I wanted a picture of it.
Oh, it's fucking
I think
scary.
Casey
You
has
gotta put your
plans.
elbow in the head so it stays up. Gotta get your elbow up in there. All up in there. Get that elbow.
Such elbow.
It's fucking scary.
Folks! I'm telling you, I'm always going around making fun of people.
Hold on, let me record this. Hold on. Alright.
I'm waiting, bitch!
I said go.
Alright. So I was walking down the street the other day, and I saw Sarah Jessica Parker, and I was like, damn, that bitch is hot! Folks!
Puppet humor.
Puppet humor! Whoa!
It's really creepy because he has like this.
I guess I'm melting now. Fucking Obama.
I don't like you.
Fuck you, you Democrat. I can't do this.
Your nose is falling.
God,
You can't give me me nightmares.
I need more Botox in my face. I'm getting it. Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna go be glued now.
That's where it has to be.
I'm gonna go into a home and I'm gonna smell nice. Don't mind me. See you later.
Oh my god! Oh.
Bird fancy. Woo!
I don't have it in me.
Why are you doing that?
We can end it now.
Wait, have we got an hour
It's
yet?
dead. It's dead.
10 more seconds.
Might
Wow.
I mention,
Hey.
Yes.
Starbomb is awesome.
Yes, it is. I haven't heard any of it,
You
but it's
haven't
awesome.
heard it yet?
I have.
Did you get a CD?
No.
I pre-released that motherfucker.
Did you?
It hasn't shown up yet, but I got the download code because it was going to show up after Christmas, so I got that. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of dick jokes.
A lot.
Of course it is.
It's a lot.
Exactly, that's the point. Of course there is, but it's good.
Yeah.
I like almost every song on that.
Those are some high quality.
And
dick
I've heard
jokes.
them. They're good.
They are. They
They're
really
not your
are.
low
Good.
brow,
It's
beating
fucking
around the bush
good.
dick jokes.
Hey, it's fucking good. Don't put that away.
Where's my sword?
I
Put
love
that
the
shit
castle.
away.
Quick, chop its head off.
I love the castle.
It's the only way
Lady.
to kill
Where
it.
the heck,
Yeah.
you fucking
Yeah.
Jew?
That's a great one.
Horse pull!
I'm waiting
Call me
for.
fucking Jill.
Through the horse's mouth.
You
I'm
bitch.
waiting for.
Because
We're fucking last name Steiner doesn't mean no fucking Jew,
You wanna
motherfucker.
go?
Come on, bitch.
You wanna fucking
Come on.
go? You
Come on,
wanna
motherfucker.
fucking go? You wanna
Come on, I'll break
fucking
your fucking hand.
You wanna fucking go? I'll take you out with my horse teeth.
It's so creepy!
I'll choke you out, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'd like to see it try. Oh God! Oh, I think I'm dying.
I can't do
I swear to
this!
God, I'll break your
I
fucking
can't
hand.
Tell my
do
dad, Mr. Ed, I love him.
Oh my god!
Ah, just kidding. I hate my dad.
Well, you are a comedian.
Oh god.
That's like a prerequisite.
Can we fucking end the show now? I'm tired. Also, my hand hurts.
Starbomb is awesome. Listen to it, buy it, do the shit. It's great. It's really
This
good.
is-
Shameless
looks like
promotion
this
for
way.
people that aren't us.
God damn.
Did you get a picture
Four.
of me choking it?
I
For
wanted to,
Casey.
you moved too
Yeah,
fast.
fucking Obama.
Kyle.
I'm not here no more.
Ryan.
New Year.
It looks like Sloth from the Goonies.
Yes!
Horse mouth.
Hey, you guys!
You guys!
I've never seen Kyle laugh that hard. Oh my God.
Oh god, Casey's horse hand sloth.
Hold on, I gotta get back in it.
We need like a minute
Hold on,
preview
yeah.
of this.
Ah, fucking fuck. I'm a horse.
Stacy.
Hey, you guys.
Stacy.
Amber just whacked me with my own sword, and my ear is being
this
eaten
one.
by a horse.
Hold on. Hold on.
Amber.
I like this one.
Oh god. Lennon. Erica.
Yeah.
Joey.
Dicks.
And Jenny.
Told you there was gonna be dicks.
Such dicks.
And
Because
Danny,
you want to be last.
and,
I could just
Save the
not
best
say
for
your
last.
name at all.
I
And
want a
Danny
picture of me
McDingle
choking
fucker.
horse.
As always.
Always?
Always.
Not as always.
Always low
I'll
prices.
fucking take you on, bitch. Come here.
As
Come
always,
here.
I'm your
I'm
host,
talking
Big
to
West.
you.
Woo!
Fucking talking
Goodbye,
to you.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.